This is Corey.
And I'm Sharonda.
And this is
Until Forever.
What was that? What was that?
Isn't that what you want me to do? Isn't that what you want me to do? Okay, we can start over.
You ain't never did that before.
But you wanted me to.
Oh, you trying to go the extra mile today?
I was just trying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. This is what?
Until Forever.
So, Lord, I'll tell you. This is a relationship podcast where we don't claim to be experts or gurus.
No way.
Just want to help you. And we just want to hopefully, as we share our journey, give you guys something that'll help you in your journey. What are we talking about today?
You don't remember?
I definitely remember.
Oh, okay.
I stay.
We're talking about 3 things that we are most proud of each other for. And 3 things that we want the other one to improve on. It's going to get real.
It's always been real.
Is it?
I keep it real.
I do too.
Okay.
Well.
You saying that. Let's see how real you keep it.
Okay. Number 1.
Oh, you just ready? You want to dive in? Okay, go ahead. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Go ahead.
No, you can talk. You can give it a little introduction.
I know that's the... No.
It was your episode idea, so you can go ahead.
That don't mean nothing.
I mean, you may have a little explanation you want to share before we dive into it.
That don't mean nothing.
Okay.
I didn't know. Okay, I'll explain it.
Okay.
I think it is important that we are real with each other.
All right.
I think it's important that even in your relationship that you're real with each other, that you let each other know how you feel, and that you point out the good as well as the bad. There's no way to grow if you don't know what areas need to grow. Don't you know? Or it won't show unless you go to the store. So, that wasn't even deliberate.
Oh boy.
Okay, you start first.
What are we starting with?
Okay, we're gonna start with. Let's go back and forth.
Okay.
We'll do one of each.
All right.
An area that you're proud of, an area that needs to improve.
Okay, at the same time.
No.
One of each, and then I go, and then you go.
Right, girl.
I'm gonna give one of each, and then you're gonna give one of each. Is that what you're saying?
Or we could go back and forth. First one, and then the next improved thing.
Which one do you prefer?
It don't matter to me. I'm here. We in here. I'm here.
Okay. First thing that I'm most proud of.
Let me change one of mine.
He's been asking what's on my list, and I told him he would find out on the episode. So what are you changing?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. First thing I'm proud of is the type of father that you are.
Aww. Is that it?
You want me to explain why?
Well, I mean, it's going to go really quick if we just going to do it like that.
I like the way that you parent. It has calmed me down sometimes as a parent, especially when it comes to correction. Because you correct in a loving way most times. And
that's fair.
You can be tough, but you're tough with love, and you always explain, and you always, end it with a hug or some one-on-one time. And I think that is good because you didn't grow up with that, and I didn't grow up with that, but you're making sure that that's how you parent. And that's the parenting style that you have from day one. So I'm most proud of that attribute that you have.
Okay. And that, where our kids are either going to be very well, brought up, I guess.
What?
I don't know how to say it. It's either going to show that they had a very good upbringing, or like their parents did a great job, or they're going to be very confused. I don't know, because I fuss. I don't mind fussing. I will fuss, but I do always explain why I fuss. I explain why I'm upset. I explain how many times I had to tell them. I explained it didn't start here. It started here, and it got here because y'all didn't listen. And I just want to elaborate because it's important that you explain why you're upset to your kids, so they don't think anger is just something that is a tool that you use to get what you want. It's not. It's a result of a bunch of stuff adding up. So yeah. What else?
I'm sorry. I thought we were going back and forth.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. So I
don't think he has a real list.
I do.
Okay.
I'll show y'all. Wait, she'll see on the monitor. I'll show y'all later. I am proud of your drive. Your determination to get stuff done. You all don't see the Sharonda I see. You know how most people go home and they unwind and they relax. They unpack the day. Some of y'all get a glass of wine. Some of y'all, ain't gonna get in your business. But you do. You relax. You unwind. You get in your tubs. Do what you do. That is a privilege, and that's a wonderful thing to be able to do, and it's good for your mental health. This one here, she gets home and automatically just starts knocking stuff off of the list that she has in her head that nobody else. I'm not privy to this list. I don't know what's going on. I just know that she ain't sat down since she been home, and if she does sit down, she does this thing where she kneels at the edge of her bed. I thought she was praying. She's not praying. She's in her phone. So then I'm thinking she's just on social media. No, she's working. She has a ton of clients that she has to take care of and make sure that she's updating the social media and keeping things in line, keeping stuff, where it needs to be. She is constantly doing stuff, and she's driven to get it done, where most people would just be like, I ain't studying it. I'm going to procrastinate today. I very rarely see her procrastinate. I only think she knows how to procrastinate. If it needs to get done, she's going to keep going until it gets done. And that is something that I've always wished I had as a don't. And it's something that I've always admired about her. So, any words on that?
I'm really thinking, do I procrastinate? I don't think. Sometimes I can drop the ball, just completely drop it, because I just completely forgot about it because I didn't write it down, or I didn't add it to the list, or I didn't put it on the calendar. So then I'll just completely drop the ball. But I guess I don't procrastinate. I like to just get things done. And I don't know where that came from. I mean, I've seen it. It was an example before me, constantly, with my parents, my grandparents. But it's not like they drilled it in me to do that. It's just a natural thing, because all my siblings are not like that. But I have that in me to just be and go nonstop. So yeah.
To a fault.
It can be bad.
She needs to sit her butt down sometimes, for real. And I'm trying to be that, that person that says, hey, relax. It doesn't work. She fusses at me. I'll say, you need to relax. Oh, so are you going to do this and this? And are you going to do that? And are you going to fix this over? Are you going to make sure that this happens? No, I have stuff to do. Yeah, it's just, so a lot of times I just get out the way. And when I'm being a good husband, I'll look for stuff that needs to be done, and I'll do it, because I know that somewhere on this list, fold the clothes is on there. And I need to get back and take care of that, or get the clothes for tomorrow for the kids, or a very rare occasion, clean the kitchen. I've probably done that 3 times since we've lived in this house, but I've done it 3 times since I've lived in this. You see how you can say something and it'll mean
that is terrible.
Isn't that something? I've only cleaned the kitchen 3 times. I've cleaned the kitchen 3 times. Like, it's two totally different meanings.
It means the same thing, no matter how you say it.
Okay. All right, your turn.
Okay. Even though I don't always agree.
Is this way? What is this?
It's a good thing.
No, I thought.
We're going to improve.
Yeah, girl, we're
going to.
We'll end with an argument if we have a whole bunch of
good stuff and then a whole bunch of improve.
Yeah, the bad stuff.
Okay.
Y'all may not watch this no more.
Something you should improve on: cleanliness.
You need to explain that. They don't think I'm dirty.
You're not dirty.
Okay.
He's not a dirty person.
Mm-mm.
He just doesn't clean up after himself all the time. And when I say that, I mean like right now there's like a...
Nah, that's not about... It's not about... Don't even know.
Like a bottle from something he was drinking.
There's still some stuff in there.
And a bottle of water and like a fruit snack wrapper on the floor.
That, I don't know.
You don't know how that got there?
Wow. You probably just put that there.
Seriously? We haven't had that brand of fruit snacks in a while. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, and it's not like the whole floor, the whole desk is covered and stuff. It's just, he just leaves it. So, that's what I mean by cleanliness. Because my thing is always like, you can't fuss at the kids about their room when they can come in your office and say the same thing.
But it ain't that bad.
No, it's not nearly as bad as Caleb's room, but it doesn't look like my side of the room downstairs.
Whoa.
Nah, don't say right now, because I haven't put my laundry away. But I don't leave trash on my nightstand. I get up, even though it's late, and put it. You leave stuff on the recliner, the couch in there, the love seat. For
when I get up to go. Okay. I will accept this.
Cleanliness, that's what I mean. Just cleaning up your clutter, or whatever you left there, your snack trash. Take your snack trash to the trash can.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on to your butts.
Oh boy.
So
it's gonna get good, cause I know you have a list. Go ahead.
How you know? You say you don't think I have one.
You got something you keep looking at.
I just be typing stuff.
Oh my gosh.
So that you can think of some words there. What you keep glancing at is the equivalent to Charlie Brown.
Oh my goodness.
I'm playing this something. All right, so mine would be okay. So the first area of improvement would be gentleness. Gentleness.
Why are you saying it like that?
I just want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Because Sharonda, she can come off harsh. And I call her mean a lot. And I don't know how that makes her feel. But I don't mean it in a way that, she's not a terrible person. I'm saying this is not getting better. So she's okay. So here's an example. I would say, baby, there's stuff all over this floor. Like, you think maybe you can get that up instead of leaving it there, and I'll help you like this, but it can't look like this. Like that's what I would say. She would be like, why does the floor look like this? This is ridiculous. I don't understand. Why do you? It would just be fussing. She's very harsh. Or we're in the store and I'm ready to go, but I ain't saying nothing. Or she's ready to go and she'll just, hey, can we go? She does.
I don't do my hands like that.
She does her hands. She's like, if we talking in the car and she mad. She got this karate chop. That's supposed to help her words come out better. I don't know, but she does. She's very harsh, and I just be, and I'm constantly reminding her, I'm not your enemy, baby. We in this together. Like, I didn't do it. The kids made you mad. We supposed to be on the same team, like, but you mad at them, and for some reason I feel like I did it and I didn't do it. So that's I think that she could improve in that area and kind of redirecting her frustration and her anger to where it's more so aimed at the situation and not at me, who's supposed to be her help in that situation. So that's me. What you think?
Okay. I could see how I can improve on that. What?
Because you were either really deep in thought or you trying to calm down. You mad?
No, I'm not mad. I'm thinking about, have I improved on it at all over time? And that's why because I'm like just thinking about myself.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you've improved.
Yeah.
I think it's got worse, honestly. And I think the more comfortable you get with knowing who I am and that how I respond to things, the more free you get to be her when you want to be her. If that makes sense.
I'm listening to what you're saying, but
you don't think that's it?
I don't think that's it.
Probably ain't gotta be it. That was my thought.
Okay.
I feel
that's your experience.
Yeah. Or I don't know, because this is okay. Off subject. This is our year of increase. God has been blessing us tremendously. For real, real talk. I'm being real. Am I lying though?
No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out how this is related at all.
Because I said it's gotten worse. I think that I think it has a lot to do with your stress level. And, as God gives you more to do and more to handle and more to be in charge of and blesses you with more, it enlarges your territory and you have more that you're responsible for. So that more can in turn become stressful if you aren't dealing with these things the right way. And I think what happens is as stress increases, your gentleness decreases. So then you're more about stuff because in here, there's a lot going on. So maybe that's what it is. It ain't my job to figure it out. It's your job to figure it out. So
okay. This is true.
Write it down.
Okay.
Your turn.
Why are you laughing?
I ain't mad.
Okay. Number 2 for proud of, good thing, is...
You weren't prepared.
No, I'm prepared. It is your ability to forgive. And move forward.
Okay.
Because there are plenty of people that, this is where I am not gentle. My cutoff game is strong. So, it's like the whole fool me once, shame on me. There is no fool me twice because I'm cutting you off. Whereas Corey will be like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to love him like Christ loves him. And still. And I would have been like, oh my gosh, at this point, can we please cut this person off? And so, yeah. I think it's a great quality. And it's kind of, I hesitated because it's kind of like something you should improve on to me personally, but in the whole realm of things, from a Christian standpoint, I think that it is a good quality to have, and it helps me a lot to grow spiritually, and even though I don't want to most times. But the reason I say it's also a thing to improve on is because sometimes I think...
Oh, it's a twofer?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. We need to do that because time.
Sometimes I think it can also be a fault because I feel like some people take advantage of the fact that you don't shut them off.
So, you done?
Yes.
All right. So here's the thing. That's Okay, so I do recognize that. I also know that that is something that you, I didn't think you would admire that in me. I do know that it frustrates you because your cutoff game is very strong. Um, but two things. One, I don't know when I got like that or why I'm like that, but there's a part of me that does not ever want God to be upset at how I have acted or how I have responded. Um, and not to get so super deep, but I don't like, so I'm always like, you know, if I mistreat someone, or what if I um, am holding a grudge, or I do something to where God is like, no, you were supposed to be loving in that moment. You were supposed to be kind in that moment, or because of who you represent and what you represent, now, you know, you've pushed that person away. Like I don't ever want to be the cause for that. The second thing is I have experienced a level of forgiveness that has literally changed my life. Um, and one I will not name because there are other parties are involved. And then the other is definitely my wife, in that I have hurt her in ways that I would never do again, in ways that I never wanted to begin with. And I have been in that place, and maybe some of you all have too, where you feel like you have completely messed up and you will never recover from that. And to feel that and then feel the grace that's given afterwards is life changing. And I never want to be what causes someone to not go through that experience. Jesus could keep Judas. I think I can forgive some folks for being stupid. Well,
Oh,
so
I didn't need the explanation because I knew.
Oh,
I know
no,
the
I'm just saying.
explanation, but I guess that was
Somebody
for the
else might have.
audience.
Yeah, for them. I didn't need that. Okay.
That's not what I meant.
All right, here's my twofer. You quit looking. You looking at mine. Okay, so I'm proud of how far you've come, relationship wise and professionally. So relationship wise, I'm proud of how far you've come because um, we definitely we started, and then it got real crazy, and it's like we hit the reset and stuff had to build from the beginning. Like we literally had to rebuild the foundation of our relationship while we were married. So imagine that. That's like living in a house that got completely destroyed, and you had to fix the house while living there. Like how do you do that? How do you rebuild a house and still be sleeping in that same house, eating dinner in that same house, getting dressed, taking showers in that same house? That was the equivalent of what our rebuilding phase looked like, and it lasted probably 2 to 3 years. Like it was insane how much we had to go through, and to know where it was, and to see it now, to me is amazing. It's completely amazing, and that took a lot for her um, to get to where she is now, and I need you to know I see it and I admire that, and I love that in you. And professionally, I've watched you go from I don't want to do that, want nobody support it, taking baby steps, to having your own LLC, and actually going out and getting clients and being proactive, and getting I hear you on the phone when you're telling people, well, you need to do A, B, and C, and do it like this, do it like that, and just the confidence that you have in doing it and in saying those things has grown tremendously. You've gone after opportunities that ordinarily you would just say, they wouldn't pick me no way, and you landed one particular internship that you probably didn't think you were going to get, but God still came through, and I really, I admire that in you. I think that's amazing. So since we're putting them together, one the area that you would need to improve is your self confidence. And I feel like that because I don't feel that you're confident in yourself as much as you should be. Um, I think that sometimes you'll do a job and it will be incredible, and you'll look at it and be like, nah, this ain't. And it's like you don't see how amazing you are. I just want you to be a little more confident in your ability to do whatever it is that you're setting out to do. Um, because there are a million people who would love to have you in their corner and have you have their back and have you running a whatever. Like, you're amazing at what you do. Your organizational skills are superb. Your ability to take something in disarray and line it up and say this is what needs to be done is great. Your cutoff game shines in that because you can take the stuff that needs to be moved and you can say, hey, that doesn't need to be there, as opposed to me where I'm like, we can all make it happen. You're like, no. So that, you know, that's something I feel like you need to improve in.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome, girl. You're welcome.
Thank you. I would agree on definitely the improving, which leads to my third thing that I see in you that I love that you have is your ability to like just dream and have faith in God for anything. It's kind of like the way that your brain and your heart works. It's like, oh my gosh, could you just sit down and calm down? But like your imagination is like way out there, and you are the definition of believing that God can exceed what your brain can even imagine. And I love that about you. So it's kind of like a quality I wish I had, and we've talked about that before on the podcast. I think like just wanting me to have more faith, like to match your faith. But I definitely thank God that He put us together where you have this ability to believe Him for the unimaginable in my mind. So, and then the last thing to improve on for me would be, it's not really because you are improving on it right now, is consistency. Because you used to just like see something and start it, and then you wouldn't be consistent with it. And probably within like the last half year, you've definitely like made like this turn where you are growing to be more consistent. And you've proven that like with your health, working out, and trying to eat better, and then like your prayer thing that you do every morning, and your time with God, and so yeah, I really don't. I guess that's kind of like my third thing, but like when I thought about it, it was like you're really improving on it already. Like you're in the process of improving on it. So.
Okay, I appreciate that. And those are things that I've always known I needed to improve on. I'm a late bloomer. It's just always been how I am, but I'm grateful. But it's because I watch you, I see you, and that's what helps me stay focused. So I appreciate that. All right, so last one. I this kind of goes with what I had already said. I love your ability to speak your mind, no matter who's in the room, no matter who's going to get upset. The way I'm wired, I see someone, I know something needs to be said and something, needs to be addressed. And I instantly just start, like my brain goes a mile a minute, and I'm looking at every single, like, what if I say it now, then this person will hear it, then they'll feel like this, and then this person over here, their feelings will be hurt, and then this person over here, they're going to react to it that way, and then it could go south, and then, this will happen, and then that'll happen. Like, I just immediately think of all of these outcomes, the probability, all that stuff. I'm just sitting there looking at all the possible outcomes of what could happen if I address this issue that needs to be addressed. Sharonda just addresses the issue, and then just lets everything fall where it needs to fall. Like it's crazy, but I admire that in her because it's like I don't care what happens. This needs to be said, and she says it, and that is something that I'm learning to get used to still. And there are times where I'm like, stop, be quiet, and she'll listen, but she don't want to. And then if she can't say what she want to say, her next step is, I'm just gonna leave. So then she'll get up and want to go. I'm like, wait, just stay there. Well, nope. If I stay, I'm going. It's like, man, Lord have mercy. So we're in situations every now and then where, something does need to be said. It may not be the best time to say it, but I admire her ability to get up and just say what needs to be said. Sometimes I hate that my brain just keeps playing over all the different scenarios and things that could happen. The thing that I would like for her to prove on has nothing to do with any of that. I need her to know how sexy she is. She wasn't ready for that.
Oh, it's not.
She's not ready for that. She's not ready for that. But I need her to know. And I'm not gonna get into details. I don't want her to be embarrassed or nothing like that. But I need her to know that when I tell her how sexy she is and how much I'm attracted to her, for her to believe it and then be free to act on the belief of what I have just told her, instead of her not feeling like she's amazing because of how she feels. Every now and then I want her to stand on how I believe, on my mustard seed. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Did you already do your last one?
I did.
I could definitely elaborate.
Please don't.
But we over time.
Oh gosh.
That's another episode for another time, and I think we will end up talking about that.
That's probably a good topic to discuss.
We'll call it bedroom behavior.
Oh no, we don't have to call it that. But yeah.
We're gonna do that episode naked.
No, we're not.
Why?
No.
That's what the Lord.
Oh no.
God brought us.
He's totally joking, everyone. We're not doing an episode naked. Okay, so
silk. We'll wear all silk. Silk pajamas.
Oh my
Watch.
gosh.
I'm gonna turn the lights down. It's gonna be silk pajamas, and we're gonna be sitting different. We're gonna sit, how you sit sexy? What's sexy?
I don't know.
But y'all, the Saints need to quit being so darn.
I can sit on your lap.
Uptight. You done went too far. You just took it too far.
This was a good episode though. Like you guys just witnessed in real time. Like we did not share our list with each other.
Nope.
Prior to recording this. And
she better have put all her real feelings on there, because if she try to talk to me about it afterwards, I'm not going to accept it.
Excuse me?
I'm not going to accept it, because this was our moment to be real with each other.
I was being real.
In front of the world.
Okay. But I would encourage other couples that are listening or watching to do the same.
Absolutely.
And you have to be open-minded when you're doing it. Like, you can't have your guard up where you're defensive when your partner or your spouse is telling you the thing they want you to improve on. Because they're also telling you the best qualities that they see in you. And sharing the thing they want you to improve on is because they see that it would make you a better person and make you both a better unit.
Yep.
So.
And I'll say this and we'll close. Our end.
It's okay.
Either way is fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
The fact that your significant other sees areas of improvement means that they care. They care enough to wonder what would make you better. And to me, that is a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. You got a car you don't care about, you just drive it till the wheels fall off. If you care about it, you get it seen, you check it out, you look at what areas need to improve because you want it to last for a long time. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh my goodness. What?
That's what they say when they want you to.
Oh my gosh.
Don't put it. We don't put stuff in pipes to smoke.
We definitely do not.
Put that in your brain.
No. Just stop. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, you definitely shouldn't be in a relationship with someone who only tears you down.
Oh my God, no.
They should be able to see and speak to the good things about you as a person.
Absolutely.
But just because someone is telling you an area where they see that improvement is needed or desired by them, it doesn't mean that they don't love you as you are.
Big facts.
Yeah.
All right. Married powers activate.
Oh boy, we're not Wonder Twins. We're not Wonder Twins.
You be killing my hopes and dreams. What if we could touch rings and transform into something? What would you transform
into?
What would you do it?
I don't know.
Bye. We gone. You ain't gonna say the close?
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Until Forever. Make sure you subscribe and share.
Now what?
This is magically how the episode would go in my mind.